Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Crazy D's Equipment. Today we're going to take a look at Kubota tractors and kind of go over them and talk to someone who owns one and really kind of feel out if they are worth the value. So let's go over here and look at this one and talk to the owner, and let's see what we come up with today. Come on, guys. So guys, we're here with Mark, and he owns this Kubota L2550 and has for about
13 years.
About 13 years. So I mean, that's quite some time. You should really know the ins and out of the tractor by now. So so Mark, what are some of the pros and cons that you found with this tractor compared to whatever you had prior to this?
Well, that's a little bit of a tough comparison because my first tractor was a Super M International, and it just wasn't very handy. We started truck gardening. My brother-in-law, who is a dairy farmer, had this tractor up for sale, so we bought it. With the live PTO and 3-point, it was a huge jump forward.
There's a big change in technology there.
Oh yeah.
So
even though this is a 1995 tractor, it's still, I mean.
Well, and you've had this for quite a few years, and you said it was used in the dairy. So I mean, it's had a working life. It's not been something that's been babied or anything.
The first part of its life, it was started and ran twice a day and scraped the cow lot. I mean, there is damage from all the manure, but cleaned it up, and it hasn't done any super physical damage, but just aesthetics mainly.
Yeah, manure is not nice to anything at all.
No.
I've kind of run into that with loader tractors that have come across the lot. There's always a few holes from the manure. So
yeah.
Any mechanical issues that you've run into after all these years of operation that you just
it came with some oil leaks and stuff, and I don't know, we never have fixed them. The tractor runs out fine. It does everything we want it to do. Just keep an eye on the hydraulic oil, and doesn't burn any engine oil. Unbelievable. I mean, after all these years.
What are we looking like on over 550?
Almost 6,000 hours.
Over 6,000 hours on this tractor. That's
also a testament to consistent oil changes too.
So if you were offered to purchase a new tractor, if someone was going to pay for it, would you go again with a Kubota, or would you look at anything else out there?
Oh no, I'd go right back to Kubota.
That's kind of what I hear most people. I'm with Kubota. Cost of operation for you has been pretty reasonable for what
you. I mean, we don't put enough. We change the oil once a year because we don't put that many hours on it or any more. I mean, when we were truck gardening, we put quite a few hours. But change the oil once a year and keep it full of diesel. And I had to replace the tire here and there, but I mean that's just normal stuff.
That's just normal wear and tear. So
yeah.
if you were going to recommend to somebody that was looking to buy a used tractor, and what my research on this model in really good condition out there on a dealer's lot, you're looking at $4,500 to a $5,000 tractor. Farm sale value on one of these, depending on the sale, because sales differ. One sale, it may bring twice what the resale value of the other sale is. You pick it up for nothing, but the average on farm sale value on this is about $3,500. So would you recommend if someone was out there looking for a used tractor, would this be where you'd push them if it was up to you?
Oh yeah. The one thing that's impressed me about this tractor is it starts, I mean, in the wintertime when it's bitter cold, I plug it in and hit the glow plugs, boom, it fires up. I mean, this tractor starts, instantly. And it's got 6,000 hours on it.
Oh, well guys, that kind of gives you, an owner's view of this. So I'm going to say in the end, the Crazy D's tip is going to be, if you're looking for a used tractor, Kubota is probably the place where you need to be looking. The other brands are good. They're out there in front, but for value and liability, or usability and such, I would definitely be here in the world of Kubota. So guys, let's
I mean, these things are built like tanks.
they are, and they do. And you know, I've heard many people talk about how the rest of the tractor will fall apart and the motor will keep going, and on and on and on. I know Dad had one many years ago, back in the gray tractor era, when Kubotas weren't technically legal in the United States, and that old Kubota, it was beat to no end, but that motor started every time. So I mean, definitely. So Kubota, we recommend. I'm going to definitely recommend a Kubota. So, but anyways, guys, thank you guys for coming in and watching another episode of Crazy D's Equipment. Please remember to like and subscribe, and please leave your comments down below. I love reading them, and thank you guys once again. So we're going to play around with the tractor for a little bit. We'll catch you guys next time.